Hello friends, I'm Colonel Failure. This is the Farthest Frontier. I've built villages before, but apparently this is the game in which to build villages. Oh boy. So I'm going to build some villages in Farthest Frontier, because I've built villages before, and apparently this is the... Right, I'm going to play on Trailblazer difficulty level. I'll tell you something, Hamhurst, not a bad name for a... not a bad name for a settlement, but I'm gonna change it up anyway, and this is new Purgatory-On-Sea, which is super. I don't know if it's going to be on sea or not. I've played a grand total of not a lot. Right, splendid. Well, the kids have all finished scouting the surrounding area. Fab. And apparently this looks good. Well, I mean, what they think looks good and what is good is, I mean, it could be two separate things entirely. However, what have we got going on? I need to place my town centre, and given that I've not played before, I'm going to place it in a location I'll describe as whatever. Yeah, but I don't want to place on top of any icons, if I can avoid it. This looks promising. Is this a swamp? There's a fertility bonus, a water bonus. Yeah. I don't know. Oh, we are on sea. Well, that's pleasing. That's not a bad place to start at all. When I played my little test game, that was not the case. If I go here, I've got to get rid of these rocks, which is quite time consuming. Here I've got to get rid of the wood, but we need the wood to build the place in the first place. Actually, and there's a fertility bonus there. Why don't you just get it done, son? Just get it done. Because it's all important. Starting somewhere good is the important bit. Everything after that is all flipping luxury and roses. Let's go here. Yeah, a lot of stuff to chop down. But that'll do. Yeah. Bang it in there. It's not going to be the centre of the town. It's going to be sort of the outskirts of the centre of the town, and that'll be good. Right. So as is traditional, here come the yokels. They're all chopping away. You can rename them. Well, I mean, here we go. Look, here's Joan. Yeah, you can go. Yeah, no, your name is Bingo Hazmat. But the thing is, we're never going to see him again. Never. No, I mean the only thing, the next thing we'll hear from them is that they're dead. So that it doesn't really faze me all that much. However, everyone chopping away on this is a good. Yes, I know there's a housing shortage. Don't be pedantic. This is not a bad way to go to get started, and we'll up the tempo just a smidge while we get our initial construction underway, and everything should be groovy, you know. Should be, yeah. But what I've found so far is that the best bit is the way that fields are done, because you've got crop rotation and tending to weeds and all of that kind of caper, which is great. I mean, that's solid gameplay for the 21st century. That is making sure that your soil pH level is suitable for a medieval kind of environment. We're going to get attacked by stuff. People are going to die of cholera and what have you. It's going to be an absolute riot of colour and sound. And that's what we're looking forward to. Meanwhile, with still this. Yeah, there'll be more than just this in a minute. But, you know, give it time. We've got work to do. And that work is clearing all of this caper. Yeah, we might clear a little bit around the side as well. Let's just chop all this business down. And that'll be good. Yeah, I know I can use the harvest button to do. Don't bother telling me how to play. I know exactly how to play, and however you're playing it is entirely wrong. No, I've got it. I've got all of this well and truly under control. There you go. Right, if we get all of that harvested, then we should have sufficient in which to get this bad boy up and frisking. Getting a bit. I didn't spot the rocks. Well, you can't spot the rock. Spot the rock. No, stop that. Okay, right. So my thinking is get a fishery up relatively quickly, and I should probably do that now. You should probably get some housing up. I should, but I'm not gonna. No, I want a town centre done, and then I'll get some housing up, and I'll get a fishery up, because the keenest thing that we need is food and roofs. Roofs and food. Roofs and food. All important to get started. There we go. This is about to be completed. There you go. Yeah. Right. Okay. Let's get on to the next caper. Right. Yeah. No, I hear you. I hear you. Right. What should we go for? Right. Well, let's get a fishing shack. How does this work? It's anybody's guess. Do you need it that way around? Which way around do you need to be? I didn't play one when I was doing my test run. Just come on, give me a hint. You presumably want the arrow facing inland, and then the rest of it can sit wherevs, right? In the water, or do I not bother putting it in the water? Oh, you're just building a shack. Oh, fine, right. No, it doesn't need any water coverage like in other games. No. Fine. Okay, in that case, no, fishing area's 7. Well, you can't place it with anything in the water, so just bung it in there. It'll be fine. Everything. Don't waste your tears. And then we'll get a forager up to do some foraging, and because that'll keep some emergency food coming in. Because early days, you're gonna be a food wanting clown. Now the good news is predators are attacking. Yeah, they'll be fine. Yeah, we're going to want some foraging. Now it's not a great place for a foraging hut, but I can change the work area. You see, and that means that they can go and forage where there's actually something to forage, which is solid. Right, let's get the first bit of road in. It's pronounced Rodan. Oh, I haven't done that joke in a while. Right, from there, yes, click and then swivel. Right, bit of that, and then we can we though? You're obstructed by road. Oh, we're still going. Okay, no, I don't really need you to do any more than that at the moment. No, just build that bit, and then we'll work outwards from there. Right. Okay, so next up, let's get some houses on the tickle, and then I want to get some fields in, because fields obviously they take some time to manifest, and then they yield the goodness for several minutes to come. Yeah, that's pretty typical. Right, let's get some chopping done. You know what? Let's use the harvest button and go. Just harvest this lot, would you? Thank you. There you go. Yeah, go get it done. Up the tempo. I haven't got all day. We want to make some meaningful impact on life. There you go. Right. What's your problem? Yeah. You're a forager. Yes, you are. Why are you saying you've got no? Oh, you've got no firewood. That's what they're saying. Well, I'll make some in a minute, but give me time. Let's set you a foraging over here. Now, by setting different work areas, you get the side bonus of not having to retarget work area. Oh, right about there. That'll do the trick. Yeah, get some fish in there, bruv. What were you talking about? Oh, yeah, retargeting the work area also acts as scouting. So you can see a little further afield by forcing your workers to go out into places that are desperately unsafe for them. And it's no more than they deserve. Right, the fertility. Fields time. Yeah. Obviously, I'm going real quick right now. Later on, it'll be fine. I'll slow it down some. But this looks pretty solid as a starting point. Yeah, you're giving me the runaround there for it's not really going to work for you, fam. No, that'll work for me. Stick one of them in. Predators are attacking. Okay, well, look, I'll tell you what. I'll stick up a hunter's hut, despite the fact that I can't see anything to hunt on a routine basis. But I'll have them running around. You can get up here in Hut Central. Yeah, you sit in there. I know that's a bad placement for it. And then I'm going to want resources. Yeah. We're going to want a basic well. Now, what I've been able to ascertain so far is that your basic well, water bonus by sticking it in water is not as much as you'd think. Invalid. Valid. Yeah, 80% water bonus. That'll do. Right, slap that in there. If it's got some more tree coverage, it works quite nicely for whole, because you could dry out your soil. I hate it when that happens. No, you totally can dry out your soil, and that's probably not a good thing. Yeah, right, Johnny Woodchopper, you can go and sit over there and then chop some wood. I'll put in some sort of field type behaviour before too long, or I won't. I don't know, I haven't decided. That's the best thing about being king. Oh, we've got lots of willow bush down here. That's going to be great, because we're going to whittle out some baskets later on. And that'll be, that'll be a delight. Stay tuned for that. It's going to be an absolute rip snorter in terms of entertainment value, potentially. Right, good. Now do nothing for a bit. You're going to need another house. These 2 houses are up, but they need fuel. It's okay. I'm building Johnny Fuel Lad over here. Look, he's there. Yeah, see? It's Adolus. Adolus is Johnny Fuel Lad, and that's going to be peachy. Let's go through some menu. Oh yeah, this is something about health. Whatever. Then you've got your villagers. 4 of them currently homeless. Sucks to be them. Yeah, all right. I'll build them a house. Hang on. Yeah, 1 times shed, please. Why am I clearing this bit of land? What am I planning to put there? That's anybody's guess. Hello? What? Yeah, no, I know there's a housing... Yeah, I know. Flipping it. It's very keen. Well, it's trying to give you the tutorial, because it's spotted that you clearly know nothing at all. Yeah, but I've done this bit. It should recognise that I have done this before, and therefore, relax, Winston. I've got this under control. Right, give me that. Yeah, give me this. Slap me in a road here. Right, and no more. No, you've got to go this, that. Yeah, it's not a drag and go. It's don't drag, but go anyway. Right, we now have everybody with a roof over their heads, and I'm sure they'll appreciate that. Give me a bit more road to go down the end of the field. Marvellous. Now, there's violence inherent in the system. And therefore I'm going to need some defences of some kind. At the moment, it's just, your animals coming in, big filthy animals. I'm flipping it. They've been at it already. We've got a new villager. That's nice. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Oh, I feel heartened. It's giving me the warm, gushing feeling of, oh, no, hold on, that's something else. People await word to join my settlement. Amass 4 months' supply of food and 6 houses. Okay. Well, I've got 7 months of food, 4 of which will spoil over the next year. That's the next bit of the menu. This is their trending happiness at the moment, which is they're flipping ecstatic. Up here, logs, yeah, firewood, right, plank, stone, whatever, this, gold. Okay? All of that caper going on there. Now, the interesting thing, or somewhat useful, is that you get a read on how much they actually produced in the last instance. Many of these things can be upgraded later on, but I mean that's beyond where I've played. So just take it as read. Later on, we'll be doing that. What have you foraged? You've got some greens, nice, and some berries. Well, that'll go nice with the fish that we're getting. What about Johnny Hunter? You got anything at all? No, you haven't, have you? Because hunters are flaming useless. I've played an hour and I've established hunters not worth the paper they're printed on. There's me water mill there. You could say that's a well. You need some water. There's a well over here. Go get it. Go on, trot on. No? All right. I'll put some road in to make it easier for you. I mean, obviously people will traverse without having a road available to them. But they prefer to have one because they're flipping lazy. Right, go from here. Can we continue? No. Yeah. Okay, do it. Give me a dirt road. And then, no, don't do any more. Right, and then we want to do a bit more dirt road. Coming out from, I guess, here. Will it let me? Yes, it will. All right, and then we'll go all the way over there. That's nice. Now, what's the fertility like in this area? I could slap a second field in there, and people might be thrilled about that. Right, let's smirk ass. Yeah. Fishing. Yeah. I might go for a second forager pretty quickly. Is that super fertile up there? It is. You also have the option to flatten land out, which obviously I'm a fan of, but I'll be completely honest with you, it's not going to happen anytime soon. Let's try and embrace this super fertile bit. You want all of that, do you? Okay. I haven't worked out why it insists on having a massive amount of land available to it yet. But, you know, I'm sure there's good reason. Field number 1, we didn't get it in before it started becoming Frosty the Snowman, which is less than ideal. And these idiots still haven't figured out that there's a water source over there that they can go and get their source from. Or water, possibly both. Maybe neither. Right, continue my road building, because while it's winter, they like to just stay inside and go, oh, it's ever so cold. And you kind of go, yeah, never mind that. Go and do some flipping work. Right, and then we'll swing up here some. Yeah. Does that feel good? Nah, it feels pretty solid. Yeah, right, and that will take us all the way up to this sort of centre of productivity, such as it is. Another new village has been born. Well, I've chosen the wrong time of year for it. It's chilly. And no one's got any water, because they're too thick to work a well. Well. I could put another well in. Yeah, alright. I mean, it's not like you're reserving them. Right, actually, let's get this dirt road hooking up to that dirt road. You're a dirt road. Thank you. There you go. Right. Now, remove this thicket going on here. I mean, it's probably full of brambles and people will be dismayed and disheartened. So, what are we aiming to do? Well, in order to upgrade to the second tier of gubbins, ding dong, we've got to get all these requirements fulfilled. We're a little way off that yet, so I'm not too fussed about it. Disease risks, bee sting. Well, if we find some bees, we're going to stick them in a hive. And that will be great. What's this stuff? Hawthorn. Oh, okay. Nice. Is that something we have a high demand for at the moment? Is it? You're not telling me, are you? You don't know. You're just going, it's a bush. I'm going, I am aware of that. But, you know, it's... What are you trying to tell me here? Right, houses. Let's get another couple up over here. I mean, this is not a desirable place to live. And that's possibly why nobody wants to live there. Now, I'm going to put it there. Location desirability -5. That's not ideal. No. What about the corner of the Strasse here? There you go. There's no real penalty in placing it there. Good. Right, yeah. No, so once we've upgraded, you can get all kinds of other buildings and all the usual, right? All of that usual caper is open to you. One thing I do like, actually, is how quickly the game rattles along. So we've been through a full year already. It's going to be year 2 in a matter of mere moments. Wait for it. Mere moments. In a matter of no time flat, it's going to be... Year 2. Woot. Yeah. There it is. Super job. Okay, and that's going to bring us to the end of this first instalment. I'm going to do a year for every episode. How does that feel? How does that grab you? Well, whether it grabs you or not, that's what it's going to be. I mean, Colonel Failure, everybody. Say you fancy watching a bit more of this, where you're going to, oh, look at this. This is the kind of action you want to see. Lots of people in questionable clothing, but fashionable hats, apart from you, who doesn't have a hat because he doesn't want one. Great. Anyway, chuck a subscription at this. I'll be back soon with the next one. Thanks very much for watching. Cheerio.